Britney?
No, the child star.
Oh, the Dickie Roberts.
Britney thinks he's got it all, but he don't. So, boom, with that attitude. Peace punch, Captain Crunch. I got something you can touch. Bang, bang, choo-choo train. Why me up? I do my thing. Now, peace and space and rest it up. Mess with you, I'll mess you up. You fucking nailed that.
You know, like, child acting is like a weird thing in itself, right?
Oh, definitely, yes.
Like, it's strange to make children, because, you know, it's like a job. And it's pretty much like, would you say it's like child labour?
Well, I had a client in Sydney when I lived there. Her son was on the Peter Rabbit movie, the new one. Number
okay,
2,
yeah.
in the market scene.
Okay.
And he was in quite, like, she would have to drop him off at a set before her work, and then he would work like 10-hour days as like a 10-year-old.
That does not seem right to me at all.
It seems weird, hey? But she's like, he's raking in money. She was like, and he's just putting it all into his savings. I'm like, oh.
Well, I suppose, yeah, it depends on, I mean, it's hard.
Maybe Dickie Roberts?
Yeah, Dickie Roberts, child star.
I started snorting cocaine when I was 7 years old.
But acting is a way of manipulating their emotions.
Yeah.
So they've learnt this ability to manipulate their emotions before their brain's fully developed. I just don't think that's healthy for a child to be doing. And that's the thing. I think people are very quick to look at the money side of it and say, hey, they're making all this money. What a great thing to be able to retire young and, you know, have this wealth at such a young age. But people aren't actually taking into account the
majority of them do.
You know, they're not taking into the account the mental effects that it's having.
Yeah.
Recently, there was news that came out about Amanda Bynes.
What was it? She was found naked in like the down streets of LA.
Yeah.
Walking around naked.
Yeah, so she was,
Yeah, but at least she knew she was having a psychotic break, I guess.
Yeah, so basically what happened is she was having a psychotic break and she stopped someone that was driving and got into their car, didn't she?
Yeah, she stopped someone and asked for help, and then they put her in their car, and then they called 911.
Okay.
And then she called 911 herself.
Okay.
That's why she got put into a psychiatric hold.
Okay. And I didn't know that she was actually under a conservatorship.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so...
I did tell you that last week, and you're like, no, that was Kesha.
No.
I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it was Amanda Bynes as well.
Yeah, I didn't realise. So she was under conservatorship in 2013. So, yeah, similar to Britney. Slightly different, but same thing. And she was put under it due to, you know, mental instability and drug abuse.
Yeah.
So... Obviously,
but I feel like
Amanda Bynes, I love
Amanda Bynes as well.
She was incredible. She was such a great actor.
Yeah.
So many great movies.
I read, actually, that her psychotic episodes were caused because of She's the Man.
Why is that?
Well, it said that she saw herself as a man, and then she was like, oh, I'm not sure how I feel about that. And then she kind of started thinking things, and then she like started kind of abusing substances.
Wow.
Like Adderall. Is it Adderall?
Adderall,
yeah. The one where it makes you super focused.
Yeah.
Do we even have that in Australia?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because I never hear about anyone having Adderall. Yeah. Like, whereas America, I feel like it's just like a little bit taboo. Well, like, it's like, oh, every fucking college kid and every student is on Adderall.
I think, don't quote me on this, but I think Adderall is just branded differently in Australia.
Oh, okay.
I think, like, we have drugs that are the same, but the branding of it is just called something else.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because that's what she got addicted to first.
Oh,
it was marijuana.
It's very sad what's happened to Amanda. Like, I loved her. Like, let's look at her now. The most recent Amanda. Let's do
you know what her tattoo reminds me of?
Oh my gosh, I was dying. Turn around, bitch. Show your tattoo.
Oh my god.
Did you turn around?
Wait. Oh, like stalk.
So Bianca literally has this tattoo on her, which is crazy because I hand drew this tattoo and we were in a very like unhinged era of our life. I love it. Yeah, she got it on her face. You got it on your neck.
I love it. You drew it on me with a biro pen and it got tattooed on in the garage.
That was so good. I was meant to get it. I pussied out.
Of course you did.
And I did. I regret that. I do actually regret that.
I was going to try and draw like a little seashell for you.
Oh my gosh. So sweet. Oh. Ironically, her tattoo on her face, which does look like a home job to me, is the same tattoo, which is a home job on your neck.
What's the thing on her eyebrow though? Like, has she always had that? Is that like a
I think it's just like a little like love heart diamond-y thing that's just stuck there. But yeah, it's very sad to see like someone that you look up to and you're younger like go down this pathway.
I still watch her movies.
Like, I mean, of course.
Sydney White. I love that movie.
She's honestly, she is, you know, I really actually feel for her and I really hope the best and I hope she gets the care that she needs and that she, you know, can get on a better pathway.
Well, because like after, like she's not in the, what is it, how do you even say it?
Conservatorship.
Conservatorship.
Yeah.
She was taken out of that like a little while ago.
Okay. Because she was getting better, I guess.
Because she was getting better and the court said she's doing everything she can to go with your guidelines.
Yeah.
And then so they signed off on it. I think it was maybe 2017 they signed off on it or 2017, 2019.
Okay.
They signed off on it. So she like had control of her money. I think maybe it was her mum that was controlling all everything.
Okay. And you would think that, I mean, in obviously not in all cases, because we're going to talk about some cases where the parents didn't have the best intentions for their kids.
Yeah, no, not at all.
But yeah, like I hope that her parents had good intentions for her and did the right thing with her money and that hopefully, because surely from all those movies she's made, surely she should be financially set.
Yeah. If you make one movie and it's a hit, I'm pretty sure that you're financially set.
Well, that's right. Like someone like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. He's still fucking set, probably.
He is. So he actually has a very interesting story.
Richie Rich.
I know he is the real life Richie Rich.
This little kid.
He's gorgeous. To be honest, I still love him to this day.
Oh, same.
Like he's a classic. Look, I can understand with the pathway that he's gone down because he actually he had a really rough childhood. So he grew up really poor. So he lived in New York and he lived in a tiny apartment with 6 siblings and his parents were raising them. So they were a very poor family. And then I was about to call him Richie Rich then. And then so Macaulay started working as an actor because his dad always wanted to be an actor.
Yeah, so like aspiring actor, pretty much
pushing
in the dumps, pushing. It's like when the mum wants to be a ballerina and they push their child into
syndrome. Yeah,
you can do better.
Definitely.
Pirouette, bitch, pirouette. Play those toes.
No, what do they call it? Oh, there's like a name for it. I got addicted to
living through your child.
Yeah. I literally got addicted to that show.
Like it's kind of on the spectrum of what is it? Munchausen by proxy.
Munchausen by proxy. Oh my gosh,
it really where they fucking like
make their children
make their kids sick for attention.
Oh my god, I feel like you're onto something there. I feel like there is like some kind of fucking relation to that.
Definitely. Hey? I couldn't do it, but they can do it.
Yeah. It's like an attention thing, right?
I feel sad for the little kids where like their parents like are like bodybuilders and stuff, and like you see those really strong like 2-year-olds doing backflips and lifting all this like heavy stuff.
So
I'm like
weird.
They're so unformed, like they shouldn't be doing that.
No child's body should be developing in that manner.
No, like, they shouldn't be lifting weights at fucking 4 years old.
Yeah, that's I have seen that.
It's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Have you seen the one where they tattoo them? Like where their parents tattooed like a 4-year-old?
That sounds like something that would happen in Russia.
Oh, I was going to say Thailand, but whatever.
Or Thailand, yeah. I could see that happening there. No, I have not seen that, but I will be looking that up. So his dad, so Macaulay Culkin's dad used to had a lot of jealousy towards Macaulay because he was successful. And he actually used to beat the shit out of him, and he'd make him sleep on the couch, even though Macaulay was worth so much money.
And he had a perfectly good bed in his bedroom.
Well, he hid his money from Macaulay. Like, he didn't actually know. And then what happened was...
So, wait.
Because his dad was his manager because he was a child. Right?
Yeah. So, he took his money.
So, he
Why not get a bigger house?
Well, they did, but he just made him sleep on the couch because he was just an asshole of a dad.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting, right? So, this is like a bit of his background. And so
he fucking beat the shit out of his dad with a heroin fucking diseased needle later.
Yeah,
this is what you get, dude.
So, and then his parents got separated. Through that separation, because I think his dad was very abusive towards his mother.
The mother as well.
He was just an abusive man. And what happened was it finally got revealed to Macaulay Culkin that he was worth $50 million. And then he
booted up a whole bunch of shit.
So then he emancipated his parents.
Oh, so he literally just decided to go, nah.
Yeah, like, I've got all this money. I don't need to get abused anymore. So he emancipated his parents.
How old was he then?
17. And then he got married at 17.
To who?
I don't know.
Who did he get married to?
To some young girl that was like young as well. So he got married and then he started dating, I think, Mila Kunis for a bit.
What?
Yeah, they dated.
Oh my God.
I know, that kind of blew me away a little bit.
Fucking hell, that blew me away.
So they both would have been very young. So he was married for 2 years from the age of 17, dated Mila Kunis, and then...
She is a hottie.
Oh, she's such a hottie. She's a mad fan.
I love her.
So,
is she still with Kutcher?
Yeah.
Cute.
With
their little cute babies.
They're so sexy. Both of them are so sexy. So he split up with her and he ended up becoming addicted to oxycodone, which is a painkiller.
Yeah. A lot of people get addicted to that.
Yeah. This is what I mean.
It's like with endone when I had my surgery.
Yeah.
They only gave me so much afterwards.
I don't have to take it. Here.
No, I'm joking.
Get on the endo. No,
but like.
But I haven't. I don't like it.
When I remember when I broke my shoulder, they gave me endone.
Yeah.
And then I only had so much. So like, even though like the pain was like fucking unbearable, like I couldn't sleep. I couldn't lay down. I had to sleep sitting up with pillows under my legs. Like I couldn't open anything. I couldn't really do anything. Like I remember when it first happened, then I was having endone through the day because the pain was fucked. Because like then the days went on and then the endone was running out and I was having to take more.
Oh, so like your tolerance.
Yeah, my tolerance level was building up, like even after a week.
So you could see how
and I was like,
people overdose on it.
Because it's like
for
if you're
having to up it all the time.
So then I started just not having any painkillers at all during the day.
Yeah.
And then I would only just have the endone of an evening so I could try and get to sleep.
Yeah.
Because like I couldn't sleep. Like, and you know how you twitch in your sleep? I would twitch and I'd be like, and I'd wake up in excruciating pain.
That's horrible, babe.
Like,
yeah, that's...
I remember one night I stayed awake all night. I read a whole novel in a night. Like,
what was the novel?
It was a crime.
Yeah,
standard me. Crime one.
I love it.
You kind of like, it's like, I don't know, it makes you feel really, really numb and...
Yeah, so I guess for you, because you took it for that period of time, you could see how people could get addicted to that.
Yeah, but
like if you're in emotion, so let's just say you're in some kind of emotional pain.
Oh yeah,
and you're trying to deal with stuff,
numb that shit,
numb the shit out, and then
fall asleep.
That's how
numb it, fall asleep,
and then you're not actually having to deal with yourself.
Yeah,
so yeah, you could see how
you can see how people get addicted to it.
Yeah. It's very sad. And that's the thing. It's like a prescription drug, right? But I feel like and I know people about
I remember
this
when
stuff,
I was in the
but
hospital, they were
I
giving it
really
out
feel like the
willy-nilly to
biggest
me.
drug dealers in the world are pharmaceutical companies, man.
Oh, yeah, they're
the
fucked.
people that fuck people up the most. If you really look at it.
Go past the fucking chemist warehouse, you policeman.
He ended up emancipating his parents, and then he got addicted to drugs. He got addicted to heroin as well.
Yeah, you can tell by the photo. He looks gaunt as shit. He looks like a skeletal.
He does. That's some hardcore shit. Like, heroin is like old school drug.
Heroin is hectic.
It's vintage.
Hectic heroin.
Hectic heroin. But is it really that? I mean, I don't really know what heroin is in terms of like what it does for people. But like, is it hectic when you compare it to what's out there now? Like such things.
I don't
as,
know. I've not tried
like
heroin.
meth and fentanyl, that kind of stuff. Like that's way more hectic than heroin. But like back in the day, heroin was.
Doesn't heroin? Can you ingest heroin? Oh no, you can do it in the little glassy crack pipe. Shardy on the Barbie. How
the fuck do you know that bitch?
No, because
what do you call it?
No,
because that's Shardy on the Barbie.
Shardy on the Barbie.
Shardy on the Barbie.
No, because when you see people and they look out of their minds and you're just like, oh, they just had a Shardy on the Barbie. Have you never heard that?
No, I've never heard that. That is so funny though. I love that.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I love that.
Yeah, Shardy on the Barbie.
Shardy on the Barbie.
But yeah, it's the little glass pipe. The crack pipe.
Yeah, the crack pipe.
Yeah.
I know what a crack pipe is, but I've never heard
Shardy
Barbie.
Barbie.
I love it. Well, I don't love it, but I love the lingo. I love to learn
terminology.
You know what I mean? I love to learn the new lingo. I'm all about that. I've got to keep up with these young kids, man. All right. So
I'm older than you.
Well, you're the same age, babe. 31.
Now we are.
Oh, birthday. So, the other person I want to talk about is Aaron Carter.
He was so hot.
Oh my God.
I used to crush him so hard when I was younger.
Oh my God. Me too. He was such like a little hottie. Especially in the film clip I Want Candy. I remember me and my friend watching that and we're like, I just want to marry him.
Soon? I want candy. Oh yes, I want your candy.
He was so
Give me a lollipop.
fine. Yeah, so he was like every little girl's dream. So
he was like the Justin Bieber of our days.
He really
was. He was the Justin Bieber.
That is a good analogy because
Because remember Bronwyn?
Yeah, she was
like younger than us.
I love JP.
She was like, oh my God, everything Justin Bieber.
Yeah, and I think
that's really cute.
I think the new one for like the younger generation is like Harry Styles.
Oh yeah.
So that's like their
because I worked with a girl that was like when I worked in Brisbane and she was obsessed. Like she had him
Harry
as
Styles.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She had him as.
I mean, he is attractive. He is attractive, but like. He's no Aaron Carter.
He's definitely no Aaron Carter to when we were little.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he looks a lot better now that he's like got tats and like fucking.
Yeah, he's manned up.
Do you know what I mean? He's manned up.
Sure.
He's beefed up. But like.
He's not wearing dresses anymore. But
I mean, he probably is. Like, because now we're older, then like now he's older. Whereas like when he was first in One Direction, I was look at you little fucking pussycat. What are you going to do?
So if you don't know who Aaron Carter is because you're either too old or too young, Aaron Carter is the little brother of Nick Carter, who was in Backstreet Boys. So if you don't know who Backstreet Boys is, you're living under a fucking rock. So very sadly,
he passed away.
Aaron died. Last year. Yeah.
How did he die though?
So
I can't even.
When they found him, he was in a bathroom and there was multiple cans of compressed air. There hasn't been
cans of compressed air.
Yeah. So
do you mean like gas?
So he was addicted to huffing. So huffing's like when you inhale, you know, when you inhale chemicals.
Chemicals to get you high.
Yeah. So on the police report,
like when you clean your bathroom with like fucking, what is it, exit mold, and you got to run out of there because you're like, fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm high.
I'm getting dizzy.
Oh my God, I break out in rashes, but yeah.
Oh,
I'm high and in hives. I'm high in hives. It's like a duo for me. So, yeah, so on the police report, there was never real indication of exactly what he died of.
So you just like set off a couple of fucking bug bombs just in
oh
his
my
bathtub,
gosh. Yeah. So,
That's so sad.
he was addicted to huffing and prescription drugs, and his sister, so his younger sister.
Oh, he has a sister?
There's it's quite a large family. I actually don't know how many siblings.
Macaulay.
So they had a TV show called The Carters. Like he's from a big family.
I don't think I've ever seen that TV show.
Yeah, so it's like kind of was around when like the Osbournes were on, like that kind of era. Kind of when like all the families were doing shows. So he was found dead, and it's very sad. But I mean, if you look at him and how much he changed, like look at this. Like you can see, and back when this was happening, he was denying that he had any drug addictions. Yeah, so he's definitely, it's sad. It is sad, but
it's so
that's
sad.
the choices he made, and can't go back on it now, mate.
Is his other brother still alive? Backstreet Boy?
Yeah, so you know what's so crazy is his brother was actually on tour. I think they were doing some like Backstreet revival.
Yeah, I always wanted to get tickets.
Oh my god, bitch! I would have came. I definitely would have came. So, his brother, they did a song in memory, like in dedication to him. But But the crazy thing is, it was literally the day after he died. Like I'm like, your brother has just died and you're out there doing a fucking concert.
Woo!
That's pretty telling though.
Was it a boppy song or was it like a sad song?
I think it was the song like Breathe or something, which I don't really know. I only know the main ones of Backstreet Boys, but it was a song called Breathe.
Do you know what? That gets weird. He's addicted to huffing and you dedicate a song called Breathe.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
Just breathe.
Oh my god, bitch. That's pretty hectic. So
that's so
I did watch it. It was pretty sad. It was actually really sad.
Yeah, but it's sad. Like maybe his brother could have picked like maybe a better choice of songs, not called Breathe.
Yeah, true.
That's what got him in this situation in the first place. Yeah. He breathed some toxic shit.
Oh my god. But he did, and that is the truth. Like, don't fucking huff, kids. Like, get off the fucking paint cans. But like, I think that
I've seen people do like the toilet spray. I've seen people do toilet spray at like parties when we were younger. Yeah.
Okay, so
toilet spray, deodorant can.
Okay, but how? Okay, this is what I want to know. How? Like when you're doing something where you spray.
What they do is
are we teaching people how to huff right now? Do not do this at home because you'll end up like Aaron Carter.
We're not going to delve into this because
we'll delve into this after the podcast because I don't want to teach anyone how to huff because you just don't know.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I don't know who's watching.
We do not condone huffing on this podcast. The last person we're going to talk about is the most famous person. It's Britney bitch. So obviously most people know about Britney.
Do you remember MySpace?
MySpace, yes.
You were the queen of MySpace.
People used to pay me to make their pages because you had to do coding, and I knew how to do it all. I learned how to code.
That's hectic.
For MySpace. Like, and people would come to me and say, you need to make my profile look like this, and I'd be like, yeah, $50, bitch. Nah, I'd probably charge 15. That's the reality.
No, because I remember when that song came out, and it's Britney bitch, and my profile heading was it's Bianca bitch. I was like,
I live for that. I live for that so hard.
So funny.
MySpace was the shit back in the day.
Oh, but I miss MySpace because you could literally create the whole background. Facebook is fucking boring.
It's so boring. And Instagram. I mean, Instagram's photos, but I'm like, I just like to, I don't know. I like to create.
We're creative though.
So creative. So Britney Spears. So obviously everyone knows what happened to Britney. So she had her mental breakdown and went under conservatorship in 2008, which nobody knew about. Nobody knew. I mean, I don't know if people knew about it, but
I don't think it wasn't out there. It wasn't out there until it actually came out there until she started to try and be like, no.
Yeah. And it's very crazy.
Her Instagram now is...
Oh my gosh. Can I show you my favourite video of her? So this is Britney Spears. Oh my God,
she cracks me up.
She
just doesn't give two fucks.
She really doesn't. She doesn't.
Like, ooh.
This is her. This is my favourite video. I'm going to show you my favourite video of Britney. Kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Holy shit, fuck balls. Whoa, girl, fuck. Wow. Oh my god. Holy shit, wow, fucking balls, eh? Yeah, holy shit, balls.
I've never seen that video.
Or her.
I love it how she's still rocking like the really, really low, and she still puts like her
low cut
hands
jeans.
and like she's like, "Hey, girl,"
With the belly out. And this one,
Like, she took midriff to a whole new section then. Like, I'm pretty sure we took midriff to pubic region then.
This one gets me too. So this one is of her trying. This is her pretending to be a therapist. So like.
I'm the therapist today. I'm here to just ask you a couple of questions. Not here to trouble you. I just want you to be completely relaxed. You just relax. I do the work.
So you're wearing a
I'm just
crystal?
going to ask you questions. I'm here to help you. Key number one. So relax. Totally relax. Lay down. Do what you have to do.
Everyone close their
Just a
eyes.
couple of questions. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine. But the psychosis of what's going on in your head kind of goes into mine too. So we need to just clear these blockages. You know what I mean?
like I'm
Do the clear. You know, so I can read you well, you read me well, so I can do my work.
So I can
That's what
write
it's
it
about.
down.
I need to do my work
I love
for
like
you. to help you.
the way that she
hands?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm feeling fine. I had a great year. I'm having great days.
Me bullshitting my fucking psychologist.
Me bullshitting my mother. Oh.
So I feel like Britney is like through this video. I feel like she's got like a little.
I think we
bit
need to
of
figure some
pent-up
things
anger.
out.
I feel like she's got
are
some
you
like
She's being very
hair.
passive aggressive.
Are you eating well? Are you okay daily? And what time do you go to sleep
It
at
looks
night?
like you're eating well,
Because I'm
babe.
here to help you. Okay? That's key number one. I'm here to help you. Balls. Holy shit, fuck balls. Whoa, girl, fuck. Wow. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so good.
Holy shit, wow, fucking balls, eh? Yeah, holy shit.
Can you see where it talks it? Oh, ballsy. What? Do you want to see my vagina as well?
Look how cute she was when she was younger.
Oh, don't. Oh, she was so good.
She was a gorgeous girl.
You definitely should have gone as Britney Spears to that dress.
I know I fucked that up, but yeah. So anyway, that's all, folks. All right, thank you so much for tuning in to Delicate but Deadly.
We love you.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe. We really do appreciate your support, and thank you. And we'll see you next week.